You're watching Chili Boy Productions. I'm Larry Chili Boy Chilson, and this is my vlog experience for the 2023 San Antonio Superhero Convention and Car Show. I'm back for the second consecutive year to San Antonio. Got into my little Airbnb. It's actually a super nice little spot. And I am here this weekend to meet some amazing people I've been dying to meet. Top of the list, Emilia Clarke, aka my queen forever, Ms. Daenerys Targaryen. Plus Andrew Garfield is here, who I'm so excited to meet. I'm also doing photo ops with Hailee Steinfeld, Elizabeth Olsen, Asher Angel's doing free stuff, so I'm really excited for that. And then I'm doing a duel with Emilia Clarke and Kit Harington, so I'll get another Kit photo. Plus, I'm meeting up with Tyler this weekend. So I'm ready to get the day started. I'm starting off in my WandaVision outfit because Elizabeth Olsen's photo op is up first. I think I'm gonna try to snag my little Asher Angel autograph first and then head over to Elizabeth Olsen, and it'll be a full ride from there. So I'm not gonna keep you all too much longer. I will be back to go over all of the different things as we move along. I'm gonna just do a quick little vlogging style video.
Let's go, Larry. How's your day going?
Good, how are you? Okay, so spoiler alert, I was super terrible about filming today, so this is kind of a show and tell rather than a straight up vlog. But here we go. First up, Asher Angel. I just got this cute headshot of him because he's adorable. He was actually so nice. Moving a little slow because he was so nice to everyone. I cannot wait until I get my photo with him. I'm thinking about trying to do 2 photos with him, and I actually might get a second autograph. It's free. He's a delight. Yeah. Then I had my photo op with Elizabeth Olsen, who was so incredibly sweet. I just kind of was like, oh, I love you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. And we just did a generic pose. They said no hugging. Don't hug. So I didn't even go for anything like that, but I think the picture came out amazing actually. I think I look great. She looks fantastic. And she was just so sweet. So I loved that experience. And then we got to Emilia Clarke, my queen. House Targ for life, baby. I am an Emilia Clarke and Daenerys Targaryen stan till I die. So I met some friends in the line as we were waiting. It was super fun getting to talk to them. And as we go out, we were talking about hugs for her too, of like, oh, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna try it? I tried it. But as I was first walking up, I literally did this. My queen, my Khaleesi forever. And she thought that was so sweet and cute. And then I was like, can we hug in the picture? And she was like, yeah, sure. So that picture also came out super cute with the hug. And again, I told her I loved her and thanked her so much. And she was just so adorable and sweet. And then finally, Tyler and I did a like friend group photo with Emilia Clarke because duh, we already have one with Kit Harington. Why not get one with Emilia? And I was like wearing my shirt of bend the knee. So I was like, I'm bending the knee for her. I was gonna do it in my solo photo op, but I decided I wanna hug and then I wanna do like a bend the knee. So I did it in that one. When I first walked in, I ran up to her and I was like, is it okay if I bend the knee to you? Because I didn't want to catch her off guard or make her be like, what the hell is this dude doing? And she was like, yeah, of course you can. And Tyler told her, like, he has been talking and hyping about bending the knee to you in this picture for months. And she just died. She was so cute. She was like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And I was like, okay, and then can I like hold your hand, you know, kind of place it out like this, like a queen does her servant. So she did. I bent the knee. Tyler was doing like a shocked face. We talked a little bit more to her. She was just so incredibly incredibly sweet and cute. I loved it. She was so delightful, y'all. Emilia Clarke is just the nicest person. One of the nicest people, really, I've ever met in one of these. And I thought that photo op came out amazing. And then I just did some shopping, got my Salinas, because we are in San Antonio, Texas. Got my Daenerys and a few other things in here, some presents from my other folks. I got a popcorn bucket. I thought they were out of Barbie. They weren't. They just have like 6 or 7 of those freaking popcorn stations. So I got a Dungeons and Dragons one, which is cool, but I'm really salty I didn't get Barbie. So all that's left really on the docket is going to Elizabeth Olsen's panel. Me and Tyler are gonna do that, and then I'll check back up and kind of wrap up the day. Well, that was my day 1 at the Superhero Comic-Con and Car Show. It was pretty amazing. I had 3 great photo op opportunities. Emilia Clarke was seriously the best, and Elizabeth Olsen was absolutely fantastic. Elizabeth Olsen's panel started rocking. Trying to hear that was not cute, but it ultimately had some really funny moments.
If you could change one thing about Wanda's character and or story in MCU, what would it be? If I could change one place, oh gosh, I just want to figure out the whole mutant thing. Like that's really, I think X-Men is definitely my first experience with superhero type films. I don't even know what year that was in, but probably the early 2000s, I think. 2000, yeah. And so I would love that. And I guess Patrick Stewart. He made a cameo in Doctor Strange, but I didn't get to work with him. I worked with no one. It was just like my side and then someone else's side in a different country. So,
I met up with Tyler, hung out with him all day, which was a great time, and I love our team up photo op. I think it's great. So I'm back here at my little guest house, Airbnb, which is super nice, y'all. A little bit warm, a bit too hot, but it's nice. So I am exhausted. I got 3 hours of sleep. I'm ready to go to bed. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up and keep it pushing. We'll see you tomorrow with Andrew Garfield, Emilia Clarke again, Kit Harington with Emilia, and then I'm getting Astro Angel's actual picture, not just the auto. Alright, so we're here for J2 in a very long line. We've already wrapped around the whole building. Never seen a line this long for the convention. Last year they were never like this, so it's pretty crazy, but it's moving pretty fast. So, you know, first up, I've got Andrew Garfield, so I'm rocking that Spider-Man, though not the right Spider-Man for Andrew Garfield. I'm just waiting to get in, hoping I don't, you know, sweat out my hair or anything before we get to the photo, but catch you in there. Okay, so I'm finally in. as in through security. That line took about 45 minutes, and it was still going bigger when I was in it. I don't know, that was insane. I don't know why it's taking that long. Like I said, I've never quite seen that level of madness just to get through security and get in. But I have about 15 minutes to spare to get rushing over to the photo op area. My first photo op is Andrew Garfield at 11:15. It's about 11:02 now, so just gotta go straight there and get in line. Fun time. So I'm just out of my Andrew Garfield picture, and he's a little awkward, Joe. I'm not gonna lie about it. He's a little bit awkward. I understand, you know, comfort levels, all that fun jazz, fully support it. But it wasn't even like no hugging. It was like a no contact moment up in there. So it's kind of like pandemic era style, like my Charlie Hunnam pic, where you just kind of stood next to him. I had him do the like web shooter hands. But even his face looks like real awkward. So I feel like he feels awkward doing this. I look a mess, and my picture, my stance is too much. I thought I was gonna do something fun or cute with what I was doing. It did not turn out cute. My face was like still. And yeah, so like no handshake, no hug, not even like the typical pose where you just kind of like stand right next to him. No. He had his like hands crossed in front of him for every other photo I saw that wasn't web shooters. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Basically just walked in and was like, hi, can we do the web shooters? And then thank you so much. I was like, sure. But now I've got an Asher Angel selfie thing that's free. Woo-hoo. Finally get my little pic with the Asher Angel, and then I gotta rush over to Emilia Clarke and Kit Harington duo after that. So off to Shazam! Alright, so I just got my picture with Asher Angel. Woo! It's bright out here. That line was long, y'all. I know it's because he's free, but man, he has some long lines. But I got my picture. I showed him the picture I took with Zachary and Levi and asked if we could do the same pose. And of course he said yes, because he seems to be quite a sweetheart. And then I got a hug. So I think I'm going to try to do one more pic with him tomorrow, because they are free and I'm here all 3 days. But I might just do like a hug or something cute on that one too. We'll see. We'll see. But now I'm racing off, got the change on, doing my quick changes, and I'm gonna go meet Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow for my dual photo op. So, yeah.
I would say, do not be afraid. I remember being scared of trying new things, but do not be afraid. Embrace failure. Failure is just opportunities to grow and learn more. And so yeah, that would be one. Don't be afraid and just go for it. You'll get there. I remember when we were filming Hawkeye, we did a lot of close-up shots where they actually could not see the signs that I was using. And I told them I think it's better to have a bigger frame, because using sign language and trying to do all these things, you need to be able to see the signs. And so that was my first time acting, but I didn't know how to communicate with them and tell them that. So I was learning everything along the way. But then in Echo, the director, she studied a lot about the deaf culture, and she knew the importance of showing sign language in the frames. So hopefully it's gonna get a lot better, and it's just gonna be, my experience on Echo was so amazing. There's a lot of people that learned sign, and they learned about the culture, and I didn't have many challenges with using sign language a lot, but the thing that comes to mind is the framing. But Echo should be much better for the deaf community, a deaf and hard of hearing community to see.
What can fans expect from the Echo show?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. It is action-packed. It has 2 emphasis on the Native American community, And, well, actually, I don't want to say more. I'm way too scared. It's a darker kind of theme as well, and action-packed. That's all I'm giving you.
Alright, so this is the end of day 2. I am rocking my Targaryen and Direwolf Game of Thrones shirt because my final photo op today was with both Kit Harington and Emilia Clarke. And they stood on the right side. They were on the right side of the sigil. Now that wasn't on purpose, that was already the side they were standing on. But I really enjoyed that picture. I walked in and immediately was like, oh, can I get a hug from each of you before we do our picture? They both said yes. Kit was like, yeah, sure, come on in. And Emilia gave me a hug. So I got my hugs in, and then just kind of a standard picture, which I thought worked really well in this instance. Other than that, I spent way too much money on art yet again. New prints from one of my favorite artists. I just love his style, and I couldn't decide. I already wanted his Moon Knight print, and then I saw the Andrew print, the Jon Snow print, the Daenerys print, and I had to have all 4. So, whew, and then I got prints from Erin, who is one of my friends, really good friends, and she was just such a delight. All Oscar Isaac related stuff. So lots of new artwork, some stickers, small prints. There's one booth I'm really interested in buying from. His prints are just a little expensive. $20 for the small ones and $40 for the big ones. I don't know, hopefully there's like a Sunday sale, maybe? We'll see, but I have bought a lot this time, particularly since I didn't buy any at Fan Expo. But then after that, Tyler and I went to this place called The Dogfather. And it is all very Godfather themed, but they sell like gourmet hot dogs, and they have a lot of vegan options, including vegan cheese and such. So I got like loaded up curly fries with the vegan cheese and jalapenos, and then this ratchet dog, which was a vegan hot dog with the vegan cheese and more jalapenos and like this hot Cheeto thing. But it was really good. I'll be real with you there. And then, you know, Uber and Lyft, I don't know why I wouldn't accept my card anymore, even though I have plenty of money on there. So I had to set it up to go through my Venmo, and now it's working through Venmo. It was just such a disaster at that front. So overall, another really fun day. I only have one actual photo op left, though I'm considering if maybe I want to add one more. We'll see. But I'm for sure getting in those lines for Asher Angel again, because that picture I took with him today was just so flipping cute. He's just so flipping cute. So another fun day, another exhausting day, and now we just have one more go round for day 3. Here for day number 3, the final day of the Superhero Comic-Con and Car Show in San Antonio. Oh, it's a hot one. It's another hot day, but thankfully I'll be indoors most of it. But today's line was nothing, just breezed right in, not like yesterday where it was like 5 miles long. But I'm going to be heading straight on over to get in line for Asher Angel's autograph. I have a little comic book for him to sign. And then I'm going to do another picture with little Asher Angel before heading over for Hailee Steinfeld. And that'll be my last photo op of the convention. I might just kind of wander around. I don't know. We'll see. But day 3, here we go. Alright, so I just got my second autograph from Asher Angel. The first one was personalized. This one, I got him to sign this AMC comic book they handed out and write Shazam Billy Batson with his signature. So initially his little like selfies or pictures was supposed to be at 11:30, but he didn't actually come out for his autographs until pretty much 11, and he was supposed to start those at like 10:30. So I went and asked because I was like, oh gosh, what do I do? I just got the autographs and now I want a picture. Are we starting a queue? And she was like, the only thing I heard was autographs only until 1, and then we'll be taking pictures at 1. So they moved it back an hour and a half, supposedly. So I'm gonna be super upset if I don't get my second picture with Asher. But that frees up my schedule because I have to go get my picture with Hailee here very shortly. So I switched out of my Shazam into my Spider-Man 2099 Oscar Isaac cosplay shirt for her picture, and then I'll get back into Shazam for an Asher picture. So we're moving, we're hustling, we're bustling, we're getting things done today. Okay, so I just got my photo with Ms. Hailee Steinfeld, and I asked her to do like the pose where you two hold both of your hands in the middle and then you like kick out your leg to the back, and she was like, I would, but I'm wearing really high heels today, so do you have a plan B? So then I asked for the prom pose, but since she, especially in those heels, is a little bit taller than me, I was like, can we do the prom pose but with you in the back? And she's like, sure, let's do it. So that's the picture I got with Miss Hailee. And then I ran back over here because I was told that Asher Angel's pictures were moving to 1 o'clock by a staff member. And I get over here and it looks like the line is just about done, and I go up to the staff member and I was like, does he not have one at 1? I was told that by a staff member earlier when I was trying to get into line. And he's like, oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Which I understand. I don't want to impose on Asher's time. I got my 1 picture. That's good enough. Don't need to be greedy about it. But I am a little annoyed because if my first plan had gone through like I intended and I just got right back into line for picture after my autograph, I still would have definitely got out of there and got over to Hailee in time to do a picture with her. So a little bit annoyed that I was told wrong information, but you know, it is what it is. I did get to tell Asher earlier that I was so thankful that he was a part of and such an advocate with being part of the first like LGBTQ kiss and relationship and all that on Disney Channel, and he's like, well, thank you, I'm really happy to meet you all. So it was a really nice experience again. So yeah, Hailee was my last one here. I got my Asher autograph at least, so I guess it's time to just roam around, and that'll be it for this superhero Comic-Con. So I am back at my Airbnb after the entire convention has now concluded for me. Did some last minute shopping because the last convention I went to was Denver Fan Expo, where I bought zero, zilch, nada. Yeah, I made up for it this time. Probably a little bit overzealous getting prints and stickers and all that jazz, but it is what it is. There was a lot of Daenerys stuff. She's my queen for all time, and so got carried away, what can I say? Otherwise, Tyler and I decided to take some pics with some of the like display stuff that they had set up, and then he had to try out that In-N-Out. Now, they have too small of a menu, they don't have anything vegan really at all, so I just got me a soda because I was thirsty, but I'm also not really that hungry yet, so yeah. There's this like vegan burger place that's a chain here. I think I might have tried it one of those years, but I'm not positive, so I might get that. Maybe I'm in the mood for a burger today, and I might try that vegan spot. But overall, it was a fantastic experience. The lines all moved so smoothly. Everything was just effortless. The digital downloads were instantaneous. pretty much all of the celebrities were really, really nice and accommodating. And the line here, I noticed this last year at San Antonio as well, but it happened again here, so I think it's their amazing staff. I have to give it up to the Superhero Comic-Con and Car Show folks. The staff that works here, the volunteers, all of them are so amazing. They're really helpful. I know one of them gave me misinformation that made me miss an Asher Angel opportunity, but other than that, they've been so helpful. The photographers with celeb photo ops are amazing. They actually take the time to quickly look at the photo, and if it's a hot ass mess, they're like, wait, let's try it again, let's go again. And they give you just enough time, so we're still moving fast. It's not a meet and greet, you know, we're not holding up the line and such, but they let you at least get something out and say something to the celebrity and get a quick hug and all of these things. I got to hug pretty much everyone except for like Andrew Garfield because he didn't want anyone touching him yesterday. But they give you that moment to just experience the person really quickly before and or after, and then get your amazing photo in. So it's really well run, really well organized. I had a lot of fun this weekend. I'm so glad that I came back again. And honestly, if they keep getting high profile guests, I guess, you know, I think the con is so well run, I might just make San Antonio an annual trip. We'll see. I keep coming back and they keep getting the folks. So that was my vlog experience for the 2023 San Antonio Superhero Comic-Con and Car Show. I hope you all have enjoyed experiencing all of this with me. If you did, hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. So join in on the discussion. Were you here? Did you come to the Comic-Con as well? Let me know your thoughts either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.